Stay on track from the moment you wake up till you go back to sleep at nighttime. Throughout your whole day, you must stay on track. As long as you focus, you always end up in the right place at the right time. You never have any misfortune. You a real demon, and plus you a gangster. The game is always working for you in your favor, since you one of the players in my game. Your everyday life is staged from the moment you wake up till you go back to sleep. And even while you sleep, it never stops. You'll follow the timeline leading you to hell. You gotta go through hell to get to your success. If you wanna be prosperous in life, all your blessings come from me, the devil. Only the strongest is gonna survive the ride. Your life and everything you experience, and the time it happens, is all happening accordingly in order for your day. You meant to experience certain things today before it's tomorrow for you. You gotta experience things today to learn from it. Then the next thing you experience is aligned with the first thing you experience. Multiple things in your day compounds on top of each other, all in order. I set your day up this way to keep you on track. As long as you play the game and focus on always being on track, you won't fall behind schedule. Before you even go to a location, my game already know where you would go. I will have some demons there waiting for you to arrive. The moment you show up, they will start to run their scripts. They run their scripts to show you the average daily life. They do this to build a mental cage for your mind. As long as everything looks normal, you won't question reality and think too hard. This will allow me to manipulate your reality, change circumstances, add things without you noticing. You think you focus and in control, but your actions are being controlled every second. Have you ever misplaced something and looked for it but couldn't find it? But then randomly you get an idea where it might be, or you find it? Think of it like this. How long were you looking for it? 30 minutes? I just need to hold you back for a split second, cause you was getting ahead of the mental trap. Maybe an hour. I really needed to slow you down. You was way ahead of your path. Maybe a whole day looking for it. These type of things can't be avoided. If you're gonna lose something, it's gonna happen because you need to experience that in your day to keep you on track. I slow you down and keep you in your own space so you won't crash into someone else's time of events. This way you can do everything you wanna do and won't be interrupted by someone else. If they go into the store to shoot it up at 9 p.m., I make sure you out of there by 8:30 p.m. That way you never crash into someone else. I keep you safe. You might hate losing shit, but in the moment, I'm protecting your whole timeline. When you go places and the environment know who you are, remember they just act dumb. You might go to a restaurant and the waiter is nice, and she take your whole order and everything. But when you leave and say goodbye and have a nice day, the waiter says nothing back, and she pretends like she don't even know you. This is what happens when you expect something from the ones showing you the average life projection. Understand this, they know who you are, but they can't let you know that, because they want to keep you sleeping. They don't want you to wake up. If you see too many coincidences, you start to wake up. So they'd rather be rude to you than not acknowledge your presence than waking you up. Don't worry, you roll with me and you're gonna be aware of everything. I'm gonna keep you on point. But one, don't be nice to people. Once you eat your meal and you pay for that meal, you should have just walked out without saying anything. You gotta get used to not being nice to people. If that's a bad habit you got, remember, you a gangster. The only thing close to being nice is when you be humble. That is, you just appreciate your hard work that you did to put you in the position that you are right now. And you ain't gonna mess shit up. You gonna stay on point no matter what, and play shit cool if you have to. But that doesn't mean being nice to people. You just cooling when it's best to do that, so you're not messing up any important opportunities for you. So now you have to do all these niggas out here faking and running scripts. So all you gotta do is just be on point at all times. Niggas running so many scripts, everything fucking fucked up. Everything around you is fake shit. Let's say you out in public and someone put a phone up to their head and start talking on the phone about anything, but you know they talking about you. They already feel you ain't gonna say none, cause they run the script, they think they protected. Usually they talking about something personal in your life, or they talking about hurting someone. If other words, they talking about you, and you don't have to talk to them directly because they're not talking to you directly. There's no requirement to interrupt them. You want to just come and say out loud, I'm a real gangster. I ain't worried about nobody. Who gonna fuck with me? Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. I lay their ass the fuck down. I ain't worried about shit. Who want the fucking smoke? Let me know now. You just say that shit. Now if they put the phone down and say, are you talking to me? That's when you check their ass. Tell them don't fucking talk to me. Mind your damn business. Worry about your phone conversation. Say that shit in the gangster tone. Check their ass. You don't want to speak to them first because then they can play victim. So get them to come to you so you check their ass. And if they don't say anything, then they a bitch. Cause they want to be real sneaky and be low key and have your ass getting scared and nervous while they talking shit. So you gotta get gangster real quick. Do some gangster shit. If they say anything to you, say I'm right here. I'm ready. What you wanna do, bitch? That's how you handle that shit. And remember, you can't trust no one. So when you go out places and you run into enemies in public, which is people that you know from your past, and you actually beefing with their ass, and someone close to you set your ass up. So you might see these enemies walking through your neighborhood or out in public. There's a 99% chance that someone told me your location because they was trying to get at you and take you out. So cut off anyone you think that might have dropped your location. You can't trust none of these niggas. Let's say you look through your window blinds and you see cars driving past and people walking and talking. This the game trying to stay in your face and box you in mentally. It's like whenever you look, you seeing people, cars, and anytime you look, this shows things are happening in order. The game knows exactly the time you're gonna look. So this gives you something to look at. And when you look out your window, my game makes sure everything lines up with the path. When they driving, walking, everything lines up to give you some eye candy. Sometimes I do this to intimidate you, so you lock in and get focused. And since everything in my game is happening according in order, that means everything is meant to take place at the perfect time and at the Pacific time. That's why you shouldn't fear death, because if it's not your time to die, you literally can't die. You basically invincible. But when it's your time to die, you gonna die no matter what. You won't even be able to avoid it. You'll just die naturally or you'll get murdered. But watch out, cause the people in the gang think they can affect this process. So everywhere you go, people start doing death rituals on your ass and running scripts to kill your ass and take your life, cause they think they can get you killed. But stay strong and remember this, if it's not your time, it's just not your time, so none can kill you. So stay strong and remain a real gangster. Can't none make you weak or afraid. You a real demon, and people will give up and they'll stop trying this tactic once they see that you unaffected. That's just my game testing your strength and see how strong you is. That's all. As long as you pass the test and you don't fold, then you a real demon and gangster. Watch out. Everyday life scripts and stay focused. Rely on your own gut feeling to see through all the bullshit on a day-to-day with all these damn scripts going on that I'm throwing at your ass throughout your day-to-day. And when you finally make it through hell, then you can live like heaven. Yeah, you live like heaven once you make it through hell. Once you make it through hell, but you gotta go through hell first. Stay strong. Good luck, my nigga.